การตื่นรู้สู่การรับรู้ทางจิตวิญญาณตอนที่8จาก14ตอนในระหว่างอาจารย์และลูกศิษย์บรรยายเป็นภาษาอังกฤษเมื่อวันที่8มกราคม2006ในเมืองเซอร์เลย์สหราชอาณาจักร
Warning: sensitive images.
My God, nowadays I can't hide. I can run, I can't hide. Whoa, I'm telling you. And one time in Canada, did I tell you this? Okay, I did have some also. I didn't have money. I didn't have a bank in Canada. And many of my credit cards had run out. Only one left. And I couldn't buy with a check because, I'm not Canadian and they don't trust you. And I wanted to go to the bank and with the credit card and get some money cash. In other countries, I could do that. In the Cayman Islands, one time I did that. But in Canada, they don't let you. Maybe now it's changed. I don't know. So I couldn't have cash. I couldn't have with check. I have to go to the shop and buy things, and give them to children and all that. And I just get without a name. They even asked my name. I say no name. Yeah. Fine, so I give it because I heard that the fire department give gifts to children. So I brought a lot of toys, and then give it to them. Okay, fine, they accepted it. A few days later, an article appeared in the newspaper. We thank the mysterious lady with 3 truckloads of toys. We want to know where you live, but wherever you are, bless you and all that. And the fire department told the newspaper. They even went to check the shop where I bought, whether the credit card belonged to me or I stolen it or anything. We checked everything with the police, and this was her credit card, all right, and nothing happened. Can you imagine? Yeah. And the next time I bought for somebody else. And then somebody, I did it many times. Only that time they told the newspaper, yeah? I did it many times again, and they've been stalking me. I didn't know that. Of course, I bought with cash and came out. Credit card because I couldn't get cash. I only have that credit card to rely on. I max them out every time, So one time, some newspaper wrote, why didn't she buy with cash? It's easier. Nobody would know where she is or her name. I didn't have any cash. They didn't know that, okay? Yeah. I did give some cash, but only by taking it from the credit card and put it together and then giving some cash to some houses, but not the amount that I bought. You can get money out of a credit card every day, but not the amount that I bought. So we got some cash to give to some different charities. But for the things I bought, I could not get so much cash. So I had to pay with credit card. My credit card is very good, high quality, big money. Some newspaper even wrote like that. She must want to set an example for us, otherwise she could have paid with cash and nobody would know. I know that. I just didn't have any cash. Not enough, maybe 5 or 6,000, but not more than that. So 5 or 6,000 I have, and I have to give it to some different charity for that purpose because I needed cash. And so I didn't have any more. Whatever I have, I give already. So we have to pay with a credit card. One day, the 4th or 5th time, the newspaper got there. We already loaded everything into the car and we're ready to go. And I came out with the address of where to go, happy. Hey, I got the address. And the lady with the pen came and said, where are you going? I said, who are you? Why? And she said, I'm from such and so newspaper, I said, how did you know I'm here? I said, well, I got informants everywhere. It turns out that somebody called her and she gave some money, of course. It was not from the shop, no. The shop didn't. It was one of the customers of the shop, almost like a poor guy or something. He called so he could get some money, I don't know how much she paid. And then she insisted that she has to follow me everywhere. And then she wanted to take pictures and all that, but I didn't allow it. I said, please. And I just give her a short name, I couldn't tell lies. It kept from being. So I give her a short name, not the whole name. And then it appeared on the paper with my back, They did respect not the front picture, but the back, okay? Nobody would recognize me. So I thought, Next day, I bought things again for other people. And the man in the shop recognized me. You are the lady yesterday in that shop. I said, how you know? See, I look at your back. At that time, I put my hair up like this, Yeah, that time. I look at my back, recognize. Oh, my God. The man in the shop. So is it good also? He'd give me a lot of discounts, give extra clothes and extra socks for the people. Yeah, I didn't ask for that, but because he recognized me. So, okay. That's the story. Why did I say a thing like this? Huh? Why? Oh, yeah, it's true. Huh? Nowadays, it's terrible, huh? It can't be so much anonymous anymore. They were nice, at least they're all nice things. He didn't try to embarrass or discredit me in any way. But I was so caught by surprise, I didn't know what to say. I said, I don't know what to say. He said, why do you do this? I said, I don't know. I don't even think about it. I just do it. Sometimes it caused me by surprise. I was so embarrassed, I couldn't say anything. And I thought I'd go undercover, And the cover, it turned out, was too thin. The cover was transparent. Many other things people discovered by I don't think it's necessary to tell you. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's another thing, People see the aura. Some see it 1 meter long, some see 4 meter radius from here to there. 4 meters, 6 meters, 10 meters. It depends on how big his eye is. And some see only 1 meter, half a meter, and some 1 color, some 2 colors, some the whole range of colors. So it's difficult. That I cannot hide. That I cannot hide. Because some people do have these eyes, they can see it. They're not like Kuan Yin practitioners or anything. Shame on you, some of you don't see anything. But these people, sometimes their heart is so good, Although they eat meat and all that and drink some wine occasionally, their heart is so pure. They just live the way society lives, and they don't know any better. But they're so good. They work with their hands, They earn their honest money, take care of their family, are loving and kind, and just so simple. So they have this gift. You understand me? It's like a meditation. Their work is like meditation, a simple form of meditation for them. They concentrate on that, and they just do that every day. So it's like a routine. It's like a meditation. Understand? And they do everything, their best to take care of their family and sometimes help their neighbors or help with disasters or the Red Cross, whatever, with their pure heart and hard-earned money. See? So they're so pure that they have this gift. Sometimes you do some job like routine. It's like meditation, yeah? Yeah. And some people do get that. So it's difficult to hide, huh? Yeah. I had to leave many countries because I discovered that. It's not only that, but once I discover this, they begin to wonder who this woman is and they check. Do you understand me? Yeah. And sometimes all the different garbage, some things that tip on me also come out. Of course, a little compared to all the good things we do, but still not very good things, and I'm not in a position to explain anything. And so I just let it be, and sometimes I don't want to be in that country anymore or that area anymore because of this, because I can't hide anymore. I just feel uncomfortable, I just want to be anonymous and, act silly like everybody else. It's easier, And once they know who you are, that's it, you got to work. You can play children's games anymore with them, And they begin to respect you, and it's a different attitude altogether, and it's not natural anymore. It doesn't feel good. Yeah? Then start questions and all that. Some good questions, some bad questions, because of some bad news. Sometimes it's all over. Yeah. And sometimes they don't know what to believe. Because sometimes whatever is printed on the newspaper is true, They even printed on the newspaper that I have an American daughter who committed suicide. Yeah, I read it. It's on a newspaper in Los Angeles a long time ago. Yeah, an American daughter. And that I sold a pair of socks for $800. My socks. Something like that. That's why one time I told you in America is a land of immense possibility. Anything is possible, remember? Yeah, because I just read that newspaper. And they even say that Clinton is a son of Bob Doyle, remember? Yeah. They say that's why Bob Dole didn't go out and contest against Clinton at that time. Yeah, and they even say that there's a proof. Like Bob Dole was in one of the hospital, and then Clinton's mother was a nurse at that time at night. That is their proof. I'm telling you. What do? You go out and write article against them. If you write one, 10 more spring out, because it's so exciting. They love it. They love to be fed, more flames. You see what they all tell about the British royal family, maybe some a little bit true, but nothing like that, nothing in that proportion. Sometimes the mess up people's life, honor, family, happiness, everything. I don't know how. I mean, look at the poor Prince Charles, I don't know how they survived their relationship up to now, even if they are bad or whatever. I don't know how they survive it. And they haven't done anything to anybody. Okay, maybe he has a secret lover, but that was his love before he married. And maybe he couldn't forget it. But you should be happy for him. And he's a good man. He's so faithful. He was maybe forced to marry someone else. But he doesn't choose beauty for real love. He really loved a woman, and he does love her. So people should feel, good for him and should wish him good. And should recognize the good quality in him. That he's so faithful guy. He could have chosen many other beauties or hang around with many women he wants, but he loves the woman that he loves. And that's the real love. And people should recognize that. My God, how many men you find nowadays stick to a woman all his life like that, especially he's a prince. And if people say that I love Princess Diana, of course I love her. I feel sorry for her as well. But what I mean is Prince Charles has not much to do with that. I mean, he can't help it either, He can't help his heart that he loves someone else. And he tried his best to do his duty, what was expected of him, but it didn't work. You see, that's the thing when you force somebody to marry somebody. It messes up everybody's lives, huh? But at least you can recognize a good quality in him. He's a faithful person. He could have any woman he wants. Why does he have to go through all this humiliation and trouble just to love somebody? So why doesn't anybody recognize that? Everybody loves Princess Diana. We all love her. But it's not to blame him either, right? He tried his best. There's not much he can do. Not much more, He's tried his best, of course. The day Princess Diana died, we felt like the world was darkening. I felt like that myself. Because she was so much light and so beautiful. So I can't believe this thing happened. I mean, it's so rare that you have a beauty so bright in the world. So when I heard she died, I feel like the world darkened a little bit. But like, literally. Because there's no more such a beautiful face to shine around anymore. And I don't even know her, I mean, we don't know her. Just that she's so beautiful and so kind and so good. Karma is something very funny. It plays hell on everyone. It's terrible. You don't know whom to blame and what to say anymore, yeah? Oh, I hope he's happy now. Huh? At last? No? I know. But I didn't know until many months later because I don't read the newspaper. I was maybe in a cave or something. I don't often, read the newspaper, only when I'm out like this, And in the hotel they have it. In the hotel they have TV, so I watch it. I become a couch potato in the hotel. I have not much else to do. And newspapers I don't read. I was married already. Good. At last, yeah. Yeah. I think the British people probably don't say much. It's just sometimes some newspapers make it so bad. Yeah. Just to sell. Again, it's about business, about survival. Because if the newspapers don't write some extraordinary things, they couldn't sell either. They couldn't survive. That's the thing. So everybody all come back to 0-1, to square one. It's all about survival. But we should not, sometimes we have to never cross the line, a thin line between morality and convenience. yeah, or survival. Very difficult, right? We try. That's why a lot of people, they eat meat and take wine because it just feels good, tastes good, and wine or alcohol makes them feel good. But it doesn't help them in the long run, eh? It ruins them. A lot of people drink wine, drink alcohol, and do a lot of bad things. Like in America, statistics saying many thousands, tens of thousands of babies, they call them bastards, no father, were born because of Christmas. A lot of pregnant women after Christmas go drinking and then fool around, don't know whom even what. Yeah. And a lot of employees have been fired after a Christmas party. A lot of divorce after Christmas parties. A lot of unwanted pregnancies after Christmas parties. So I told you yesterday already, not only they kill chickens and turkeys and pork and beef, whatever, to fit their own so-called happy day as Christmas and wish each other Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas, whatever. I don't know how people understand this. They turn something holy, sacred, yeah, and a truly happy event into such a mass massacre and feel happy about it. See, so ignorant is the world. So if you guys in any way try to pass that vegan message or spiritual way of life, that's very good for this planet. Together we can make a little difference or big difference. But it's a long way to educate the whole masses out there. It's a long way because it's only recently that the world has been awakening to spiritual awareness. Yeah, after so many disasters and bombing and warring and all that. Before that, it was just survival or just ignorance. Yeah, too difficult. Before, life was harder, so they tried to just keep alive. And then after that, prosperity, too busy enjoying material comforts. And then now is a time, that begin to feel that they need something more, that there's something empty in their heart that money, food, sex, drugs cannot fill. And then they begin, you see? That's how so many spiritual organizations and fashion have been booming all this time. It's just good. Yeah.
Once I was surrounded by people who showed me that there were options. I stopped eating animal products right away. I was really motivated to start taking responsibility for what I put in my body. Molly Cameron, vegan.